Fun Facts presents the 1956 Pontiac Bel Air convertible. Is this a 50s classic car? You bet. It is a second generation. It started its production in 1955 through 1957 for this specific model. And I am excited. I hope you're excited, and let's get started now. Drop the top and cruise like a movie star. It sounds like fun, but movie stars live in sunny California, and most of us don't. Convertibles may draw people into the showrooms, but sedans take them home. In 1956, only about 2.6% of Chevy customers drove home in ragtops, despite the fact the carefree appeal of the 1950s convertibles has made them a symbol of that era. Let the wind blow through your hair. The Chevrolet Bel Air is a full-size car produced by Chevrolet from the 1950s through the 1975 model years. Initially, only the two-door hardtops in the Chevrolet model range were designated with the Bel Air name from 1950 to 1952. With the 1953 model year, the Bel Air name was changed from the designation for a unibody shape to a premium level of trim applied across a number of body styles. The Bel Air continued with various other trim level designations, and it went from a mid-level trim car to a budget fleet sedan when U.S. production ceased in 1975. Production continued in Canada for its home market only through the 1981 model year. The Chevrolet Bel Air, especially its third generation design, has been considered an icon of the 1950s. Well-maintained and preserved examples are highly sought after by car collectors and enthusiasts. From 1950 to 52, the first generation Bel Air Sport Coupe was named, used only for the two-door hardtops in the Chevrolet model range to distinguish the car from the Style Line and Fleet Line models. It is named after the wealthy Bel Air neighborhood on the west side of Los Angeles, California. The Bel Air received new revamping styling for the most part of 1955 model year. The Bel Air was 3,456 pounds. It was 15 feet long. It was called the Hot One in GM's advertising campaign. This was the second generation from 1955 through 1957. Bel Airs came with features found on cars in lower model ranges, plus interior carpet, chrome headliner bands on hardtops, chrome spears on front fenders, stainless steel window moldings, full wheel cover, and a Ferrari-inspired front grille. Models were further distinguished by the Bel Air name script in gold lettering later in the year. For the 1955 Chevrolets gained a V8 engine option and the option of the two-speed Power Glide automatic, or a standard 3-speed synchromesh manual transmission with optional overdrive. The new 265 cubic inch 4.3 liter V8 featured a modern overhead valve high compression ratio short stroke design that was so good that it remained in production in various displacements for many decades. The base V8 had a 2-barrel carburetor and was rated at 162 horsepower. And the Power Pack option featured a 4-barrel carburetor and other upgrades yielding 180 bhp. Later in the year, a Super Power Pack option added high compression and a further 15 bhp. Warning lights replaced gauges for the generator and oil pressure. This was not the first Chevrolet with a V8 engine. The first Chevrolet with a V8 engine was introduced in 1917 and called the Series D, which was built for 2 years and was manufactured before Chevrolet joined General Motors. The 1955 Bel Air was a very well received. The Motor Trend magazine gave the Bel Air top marks for handling. Popular Mechanics reported acceleration for a V8 Bel Air with Power Glide as being from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 12.9 seconds, plus a comfortable ride and good visibility. On the other hand, the horn ring blocked some of the speedometer. Regular gasoline made the engine knock, and the first V8 engines off the line burned too much oil. Front legroom was 43.1 inches, brakes were 11-inch drums. A new option for V8 equipped 1955 models was with air conditioning, with outlets on each side of the dashboard. A heavy-duty generator was included on cars equipped with this option. In 1955 and 1956, air conditioning could be installed on cars ordered with the standard 3-speed manual transmission, overdrive, or power glide, but from 1957 onward, an automatic transmission, or minus that 4-speed manual transmission, was a prerequisite option. The 1956 Bel Air received a facelift with a more conventional full-width grille, pleasing those customers who didn't favor the Ferrari-inspired 55 front end. Two-tone body side treatments and front and rear wheel openings complemented the completed the speedline restyling. Single housings incorporated the tail light, stop light, and backup light, and the left one held the gas filler, an idea popularized by Cadillacs. Among the 7 Bel Air models was a new sports sedan, a peerless 4-door hardtop that looked handsome with all the new windows rolled down and allowed easy entry into the back seat. Production exceeded 103,000 compared to 128,000 2-door hardtops. Wow. Shapely 2-door Nomad wagons topped the price chart at a US $2,608. In 2021, that would be equivalent to $25,994, but now carried the same interior and rear wheel sheet metal as the Bel Airs. Lacking the original unique trim, only 7,886 were built. The last costly Bel Air, at the U.S. cost of $2,025, was the 2-door sedan. Seat belts and shoulder harnesses and a padded dashboard were available, and full-size cars could even get the hot Corvette 225 horsepower engine. In 1956 sales material, there was an optional rain-sensing automatic top, which was first seen on the 1951 LeSabre concept car. However, it is believed that it was never installed on the car. Popular Mechanics reported only 7.4% of owners in their survey ordered seat belts. A 56 Bel Air 4-door hardtop prepared the Chevy engineer, Zora Arcus Duntov, set a new endurance speed record for an automobile ascending Pikes Peak. In 1957, the engine displacement grew to 230 cubic inch, or a 4.6 liter with a super turbo fire V8 option, shared with the Corvette producing 283 horsepower. at 6,200 RPM and 290 foot-pounds of torque at 4,400 RPM. With the help of a Rochester ramjet continuous mechanical fuel injection, these so-called fuelie cars are quite rare, since most Bel Airs were fitted with carburation. The 1957 Bel Air is considered by many to be the icon of its age, right alongside Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, and Leave It to Beaver, and it is among the most recognizable American cars of all time. Well-maintained examples, especially sport coupes and convertibles, are highly sought after by collectors and enthusiasts. They are roomy, with tastefully restrained period use tail fins and chrome. A second automatic transmission, the Turbo Glide, was an optional, while the original two-speed Power Glide continued unchanged. Turbo Glide provided a continuous variable gear ratio, which made shifting imperceptible. The shift quadrant on the Turbo Glide cars followed the PRNDGR pattern. Okay, well, if you want to read more, I'm going to leave the link to this article from Wikipedia below the video. And we'd like to thank you if you've gotten this far into the video. We'd like to thank you for taking the time out of your day. And if you like our video, please give us a thumbs up, because it really does help our channel. And if you like our channel, please subscribe, because we're going to be doing all the concept cars from the 50s and 60s. We're going to be doing the muscle cars from the 50s and 60s. We're going to be doing hybrid cars and supercars and sports cars from the 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. We'll be featuring some trucks later on in the months to come. We'll be doing autoramas and car shows. We'll be doing hot rods. So there's going to be a little bit of everything for everybody. And we hope to see you when we upload our next video. Thank you, and always, always, always have a great day. Take good care.